47-yard run.
Welcome back, everyone, to a Thanksgiving edition for the Lip Medallion. Want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully everything's been going great for everyone. Just remember, there's always someone out there to talk to. Holiday times, are hard on individuals with depression, but don't let the depression stop you from picking up the phone and texting somebody or talking to somebody. Somebody is out there for you to chat with you and to pick your spirits up. Now let's talk about what Roadrunners have a lot to be thankful for, right? 11-0. We have a lot to be thankful for, a chance to go into Denton and finish the season 12-0. Let's talk about North Texas Mean Green. So North Texas Mean Green had a 6-game losing streak after winning the first game against an FCS opponent. They didn't beat anybody good. They lost some decent teams. They lost a lot of Tech in that stretch. Since then, they have actually defeated UTEP. That's the only team they've beaten with a winning record. They're 5-6 right now. They would love nothing more than to end the season at 500, not have a losing record, right? Nobody wants a losing record. 500 is better than a losing record. They would love nothing more than to ruin UTSA's perfect record. What can we expect from the game? I'm going to say it again. Here's what we can expect. Knowing that they're on a 4-game winning streak, knowing they're at home, knowing we got to travel after Thanksgiving. Distractions happen over the holidays. They're kids, right? We can expect another close game, another pick'em style game. Right now, looking at how many yards we get a game and how many yards they get a game, 469 yards. 439 yards. I'm sorry, it's 439, not 469. They yield more yards to other teams than we do. We score 7 more points than they do, and we hold opponents to about 7 points less than they do. So in the scoring department, we seem to be more efficient than them, but expect them to use their offense. Now, with that being said, it's a conference rival. They're a rival for us, right? We're their rival, along with, Texas State. But that's neither here nor there. They're in the conference. They want to end their season on a high note. They get to 6-6. Hey, they got a chance to go to a bowl game. So we got a lot of stinky record teams in Conference USA. So they might actually find themselves in a bowl game this year at 6-6. So they have a lot to play for. A lot. What do we need to have happen? It's this simple. The formula is the same. Have Sincere McCormick lead the charge with the running, and then that'll open up the passing game for Frank, making really good decisions, getting the ball out to Cephas, getting the ball out to Zachary Franklin, get the ball out to, oh my goodness, his name just slipped my mind, but he made the big catch. We got some wide receivers that can play, right? We really do. Zachary Franklin is on my mind simply because he made that catch, and it actually made ESPN highlights for plays of the year. It was a great catch. He was being held on the jersey. That one-handed catch was beautiful, right? Corey Clark. I knew it would come back to me if I just chitter-chattered about Zachary Franklin a little bit longer. We need the running game to get going. We need to get some stats for Brendan Brady, for BJ Daniels. We do. And I'm going to say it again. We need a jumbo package. I know they run with their offense almost 100% of the time. And on that final play, if he catches it cleanly, I think Sincere scores. He takes it off to the right because he kind of looks like he expected the ball, right? And when hey, guess what? Frank made lemonade out of lemon. He made an omelet out of some cracked eggs, didn't he? But he could have scored. If you watch that replay on that scoring play, had Sincere kept ahead of steam, he cuts it in, and he gets in between 2 UAB guys and scores a touchdown. And in fact, probably actually runs the clock down completely. We don't even have to kick the extra point or kick off to him again. But what can we expect with UTSA traveling up to UNT in Denton? It's probably going to be a coldish game. It always is this time of year almost. It seems like we had a beautiful game 2 years ago in which they just creamed us. It was terrible. But it's later in the season than early in the season, so we're gonna yeah. We got work cut out for us. Here's what we got to do. We got to show up to Denton and we got to be loud. We got to let them know we support those kids, right? They've been great for us. We'll be great for them. The Dome showed up. Now let's go up to Apogee Stadium. Let's give them the business. Let's look at some of their stats really quickly here. So, the one team they beat with a winning record was UTEP. They beat them at home. But they did lose at La Tech. They did get killed by UAB at home. Now, if we look at stats, head-to-head stats, here where we go. Let me go with the done here. So like I said, we score actually 11 points more per game than they do. So that's working in our favor. We have a very efficient offense. It's amazing how well we score without. I mean, we get our share of yards. Don't get me wrong. 439 yards a game is a lot of yards, but we're efficient with scoring on top of it. Our passing yards, 263, they're 201. Now, they can run the ball. They are averaging 237 yards rushing. We're going to have to shore up stopping the run. UAB really got after us on the run, so I expect them to want to run the ball a lot, right? I think that we'll be okay pass defense, so maybe we can do a little run blitzing there on the defense. I know our coaching staff has them figured out. I know it. I have no faith. So I think it's going to be a pick'em style game, but expect us to probably pull away late in the game, kind of like Southern Miss. Expect it to be close. Expect it to be close. Stay close. Stay close. Stay close. And then as the game goes on, we kind of get some momentum. We kind of score some points. The game will end up, I'm going to say it, 31-21, but it won't seem like we had a 10-point victory, if that makes sense. That's what I see. That's why I say it's kind of a pick 'em. I don't think that any turnovers are going to be the reason, unless we turn the ball over. If we turn the ball over, we're in trouble. We can't turn the ball over, but we have been taking care of the ball, except for a couple games, but we have been taking care of the ball. We've been a very ball control, ball skill football team all season long. That explains why we're 11-0. Now, they just come back from traveling to FIU, so that's a long trip. I mean, I know they're on a plane, but that's a long trip from Dallas to Miami. Yeah, that's a 6-hour flight, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not that long, maybe only 5. But that's still way different than us being at home the previous game and then being able to fly up there and fly back. Coach Traylor said the kids are going to fly, and so that's like a 45-minute flight for the kids. So let's get it done. Let's get it done, Roadrunners. What do you think? Comment, like, share. Hope your Thanksgiving's going good, but give me a comment. What do you think you foresee this game shaking out? Don't just sit there and watch. Watch my videos. It's fine. I'm just saying be more interactive. I'll take any comments. I don't care. You want to hate on UTSA in the comments? That's fine. I'll still interact with you. That's what this is for. I'll interact with you in regards to facts, right? If you want to say UTSA has a weak strength of schedule, okay. There's nothing we can do about it. All we can do is beat the teams we beat. But you can't discount our strength of schedule by saying we didn't play anybody. Because if we didn't play anybody, then I don't care if you say Penn State's overrated. They should have known Illinois was nobody. Minnesota should have known Illinois was nobody. Mississippi State, who's right now playing Ole Miss, who's 7-4, should have known Memphis was nobody. We won that game. They found a way to lose that game against Memphis at home. We found a way to beat Memphis. So the strength of schedule does make sense. Yeah, and I get it. I'm not saying when you look at our rankings, whatever, that we should be top 15. I'm just saying, why are you dogging us? It doesn't make sense. None of us, random individual might say, oh, we would deserve to be in the playoffs. This channel will never tell you that. This human being will never tell you that. But I'll tell you, we're as good as. Can we beat Wisconsin? Wisconsin, can they throw the ball? If they can't throw the ball, we can load the box on them. Can we beat Clemson, who's in the top 25? That would be a big challenge because I know their offensive line, their defensive line is pretty stout. Can we beat Mississippi State? Why not? No, seriously, why can't we beat Mississippi State? Memphis beat them after all. Transitive logic would tell you that we might stand a chance in that game on a neutral field, or heck, even at home. You don't think that they'd be taken aside by how loud the dome is if they came in and we were, say, 12-0, where they're coming in for a bowl game, and it was in our stadium, like we were hosting it, like the Boise State Bowl, the Idaho Potato Bowl, right? You don't think it's a huge advantage? It's a definite huge advantage. Definite for us. We get 42,000 of us in that stadium. It's lights out for teams that don't know how to handle noise, crowd noise. It's just that simple. Anyway, let's, I don't know, switch gears a little bit. Where would you like to see us go to a bowl game? Comment on that one. I want to talk about that right now. So here's what's going to happen. If we win the conference, whoever wins the conference is going to play BYU in the Independence Bowl, unless they the committee finds a way to keep Houston and San Diego State from leapfrogging BYU. Because remember, BYU is contractually tied to the Independence Bowl, and so is Conference USA this year. Now, will they take Cincinnati in there over BYU? Maybe. Maybe be Cincinnati versus Conference USA. But we're going to the Independence Bowl. I don't see Cincinnati losing. And if Cincinnati loses, they probably lose to Houston in the championship game, and Houston leapfrogs everybody. They're right there. Don't discount the committee doing something like that. Don't discount it. The ESPN controls the committee. Everyone needs to understand this. ESPN controls the committee. They own, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, they own the television rights of every bowl game except for the Sun Bowl. So we need to be prepared for that. Hey, Independence Bowl is a good bowl game. It'd be nice if we somehow BCS busted, but BYU would have to lose, Houston would have to lose, Cincinnati would have to lose, and then Houston would have to, with 2 losses, beat Cincinnati in the championship game, and we'd have to be the only undefeated G5 school, and San Diego State would have to lose their last 2 games of the year. It's just, they've already done that. San Diego State has a loss to Fresno, right? Who had 2 losses. Now has 3 losses. And they're still ahead of us because of strength of schedule, right? So just understand, be thankful for the Independence Bowl. Independence Bowl is a very premier bowl. It used to be the bowl that started the college bowl season before all these other bowls were added. So there's some prestige in it. It's an easy drive for us. Not a bad look destination. Shreveport, it's okay. There's some gambling up there. It's Louisiana. How bad could it be to make a weekend of it? And it's before Christmas. So you don't really have to get involved with your Christmas plans being messed up. Anyway, Roadrunners, let's get this done. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about this channel. It's for Roadrunners, by Roadrunners, of Roadrunners. And that's what this is about. Peace out. Happy Thanksgiving.